And this is A&B Convo's Wrestling Edition.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages? We are here! Finally! A&B Convo's Wrestling Edition has come back home to Monday Night Raw for a live watch along.
Yes, this is our first Raw watch along.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. We did this. We were in the, what was it during COVID? What was it called?
Oh, yes. No, you're right. We were in the Thunderdome.
We were in the Thunderdome. And I think we're looking good. I think we're sounding good. And it's good to see you all in here.
Welcome, welcome.
We're doing this for the first time ever. A live watch along for Monday Night Raw, the last half. Because we want to be able to watch the majority of it. And sometimes coming home and getting things together and from work and stuff, it's just pretty crazy. Then making it to the studio, it's just too much. But we want to make sure we did it for the last half.
But this has been exciting so far.
It's been a good show.
Not mad at it.
It's been a good show. First in line, first and foremost, and we're going to do things a little different. So we'll just run through the acknowledgments real quick. Number one in line, Jaden Winchester.
Jaden.
How are you?
Welcome.
Good to see you, Jaden. We got Champ in the house.
Okay.
901 Shogun for life.
What up, 901?
Nation of Domination. And we got the birthday boy himself, Jedi Knight 88. We acknowledge you.
Acknowledge.
What up, Zay? Good to see you.
Zay in the house. Isaiah Smalls.
All right.
Yes.
And Sophie Dopey, that's that super chat.
Sophie coming in. Thank you, Sophie Dopey.
Welcome, everybody. Come on in. Come on in. There's room for everybody.
Come on in.
We got Bone Crusher
The
down
water's
here.
just fine.
Sophie Dopey, thank you for the super chat. And you say the pay-per-view build has been awesome so far. I can't wait for the pay-per-view on Saturday.
You are not the only one. You are not the only one.
Let me tell you, we talked about it briefly. Some other people talked about it. This issue with Sami Zayn being so over the top, and it seemed like it overshadowed Cody. We asked the question, I'm sure a lot of you did too, what are we going to do with Cody?
Right.
And they figured this crap out.
They figured it out. This is awesome.
They took it head on.
That's great.
And I'm excited for it. And thank you, Sophie, for that super
yes,
chat. We
thank
appreciate
you.
that very
Appreciate
much.
You.
So what do y'all think of Raw so far? I mean, I want to make sure that it's not too loud. So I think we're okay. Let me see. Yeah, we don't really hear it too much. I say good. So I think it's low enough. We're not going to get pulled. Tonight's been a busy night. Yes, it has. Yes, it has. What up, Jody? Woo!
Woo! Welcome, welcome.
First hour was legit. Judgment Day, Cody, Sammy, but then it does its mid stuff, starts going down. I mean, it's 3 hours. You know, you got to pace yourself.
Hey, man, I wasn't mad at the Miz segment. You know what I mean?
See, now look at this. Now they're finally saying it. Before it was just Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes. Now it's Roman Reigns or Sami Zayn to face Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. I like that marquee.
I like it.
That's what I'm saying. I think there's going to be some shenanigans. There's going to be some shenanigans.
And I wasn't mad at the Miz TV thing because, you know, Seth coming out here and saying what he has to say about Logan Paul and then them getting into it and Austin getting involved. Thought it was great.
Start running 3 hours for the rest of us. I mean, you ain't lying. I don't think Raw really needs the 3, you know, but at this point, it could be some kind of contractual obligation they have with USA.
That's true.
You know, where they just got to ride this contract out. You promise us 3, you don't give us 3.
Right.
So it's hard to say, but it is what it is. Professor Dinglebob, how are you?
Hey.
Good to see you, Rickardy.
Hey, Rickardy. You know, it's interesting because we always say that we really don't like when you're facing the champion for a chance to face the champion.
Yeah.
I don't mind them having a triple threat match. It's dumb for you guys to be facing the champion for a chance to face the champion. And then what if the champion wins?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. It doesn't make any sense. Challengers face challengers to face a champion.
Hey, Isabella, welcome.
So I think it's a little nuts, especially because now you've got the champion in a situation where, oh wow, I love it when they take the sides and they just
And
rip
rip
it.
them up. That was my sign, man.
I would jump over the barricade, grab it, and be like, I'm gonna need you to sign this now. But I love it. I love it. Yeah, I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all. A-Town down tagline. I'm sick of that guy.
You know what? I think Austin is really stepping it up, man. I think that him and Seth had some great, some great throwdowns, and I like that he interfered tonight. I thought it was good. I don't mind Austin. I'm a fan. He's supposed to be annoying, and you're supposed to not like him. He's a heel.
Here comes the man. This is going to be interesting. Wesley Franklin, how are you? Greg Felty. It's my 26th birthday. Isabella, what?
Happy birthday to you.
Wow, Isabella, on this day, we acknowledge you. Happy birthday. This is your, how's it go?
This is your birthday song. It isn't very long. Hey!
Happy birthday. Give her some birthday love in the chat.
Give her some birthday love.
Hey, Marie, good to see you in here. Miss Soprano and Omar. So, yeah, man, this is the go-home show for Raw. They're supposed to pull out all the stops for Elimination Chamber. Now, the fact that Sami Zayn and Cody had a moment, I can't help but ask the question, is Cody going to show up at SmackDown? Because it's a go-home show, man. Why not? Why not? This is the time. Make it happen. Because now you're for the first time are saying it could be Roman. It could be Sami. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. This could go a couple different ways. Michael Tolbert, how are you? I love it. Joshua, good day. As long as Bailey doesn't win, I'm good. You know what? I don't know. I think for me, because Bianca and Becky have got this serious controversial history.
Right.
And now they kind of made nice, but this is the first time they've been in this. I don't know.
Dang.
Are we going to see a sign of respect? Yeah, look at that. Sign of respect. Shaking hands. Let's get it on, ladies.
Yeah.
Let's get it on. Call it. Who y'all got in this triple threat? I want to say Becky, but I think Bailey's due.
I mean, I would like to know why they feel a need to do this scene commercial in the middle of the main event.
I don't know.
I mean, do it during Miz TV, but don't do it during the main. Oh,
Christian Thomas, we love you too.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Okay, that was, you weren't looking at the screen, but that she tried to jump and go over her head and she hit her. Like, you know how you try to jump over somebody, but she didn't.
I mean, on paper,
I was gonna say, where's Bailey?
Bianca should be winning this match, but
it doesn't make any sense for Bianca to win, because the whole point is that if one of these ladies win, they go to Elimination Chamber.
Well, so I said on paper,
right.
But realistically, I think Bailey is due, and we've had her face everybody in this ring. I don't.
Yeah, we've had Bianca already go at it with both of them.
I don't really know what to make of it. When will Trish come out? Boy, you ain't said nothing but a word. Aaron Drew, what up? Yeah. SmackDown's gonna be off the chain. You heard this. First of all, they're in my neck of the woods. Okay, my home turf.
Right.
And that crowd is a lively crowd. But there's nothing quite like a good old Canadian crowd, eh?
Yeah.
They really know how to pump up their hometown favorites. So I don't know. We will see. Well, who do y'all got? You got Becky, Isabella, Jedi Knight, got Bianca. What happened to Lita? Who? I don't know.
I mean, Lita came out to help her in that situation, but
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, I just can't. Every time I see her kick her in her face like that, it hurts.
Yeah, it hurts because that hurt.
She messed her face up.
Dang, yeah, seriously, that door did not give way. If Becky or Bailey win, they are at
You gonna throw her at Bailey?
Chamber.
There you go.
I say Bailey. My money's on Bailey on this. See, I love it when you do a little push, little shove.
Yeah.
But I want to see. Can we get some thumbtacks? Is that too? See, what was that lame little kick?
I don't know, but we're not doing.
I want some thumbtacks.
We're not doing.
I want some kendos.
No. Those sequences is the closest you're getting no thumbtacks. Let's
set the stage for Elimination Chamber. This is what I'm talking about. There we go. Bianca's got Becky. She's lifting her up. I love it.
Right?
Yes, Isabella, we will be live for the Elimination Chamber.
Yes.
Watch along.
Yes.
We will be doing a live prediction show this week, and we will be doing a live watch along for the Chamber. So please come back. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yes.
This time, I'm going to try to get some vegan pizza. I want the pizza.
What? It's not that type of show.
Most certainly is not, madam. I am not from Havana.
You're going to have vegan pizza for the show, you think?
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. I took a poll last time. We asked them. He said, we don't want you to starve.
Okay.
So, vegan pizza. Don't sleep on that vegan pizza. You got Becky, Wesley. The double screen has been running the last couple of main events. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the picture-in-picture.
Not at all.
It really, if I'm seeing a Zantac commercial during a triple threat match, it just takes me out of it.
And it shouldn't be that long. That last one was so long. That's crazy. This is the main event.
What up, Joe Davidian? Good to see you in here.
Did Becky just hit that dude?
Somebody special in the house.
Oh.
Somebody special in the house. We know you. Let me see. Boom. Look at that.
Hey, baby girl.
This is our youngin' right there. That's right. Tyann Johnson, aka Shy Joe.
Love you, Shy.
Still say Shy Jow, but that's neither here nor there. And please give a shout out to your man, Timmery. Everybody get some shouts for our youngster, Tyann. Thank you, Tyann, for joining us.
Daughter.
Good to see you in here. Yeah, the purple. I'm feeling the purple.
Oh, thank you.
What's up, Jody? Yes, we're going to beat Charlotte at WrestleMania. We're going to talk about that. I have some thoughts. I'm simply going to say this. I'm having a hard time. Daddy. Charlotte Flair is a SmackDown champion. Rhea Ripley is most certainly a worthy champion and will be a champion again. But are you telling me she's going to beat Charlotte at WrestleMania and become the SmackDown champion? And is she going to bring this to Raw? Or is she going to be traded to SmackDown and lead the Judgment Day?
So many questions.
I don't know.
What up, Jody? What you giving the show tonight so far? Where's your rating at?
I don't know. That's right, Jedi Knight. Lashley. Tonight, he came to dominate and collect. Okay?
You know, Isabella, we have seen Bianca and Bailey like one too many times. But we also saw Bianca and Becky go at it back to back to back for like a year on and off. Like from the time Becky beat her to the time that Bianca redeemed herself.
If I can spell delicious Tyann. Bam. I will not be judged by the likes of you. And they kind of tease the whole Alpha Academy thing with the Max and Male models. I gotta be honest with you.
That was interesting.
I like it.
Yeah.
I can see Otis being the newest member of that stable.
That actually would make it more interesting.
I'm not mad at it. Here we go. Bianca's got Becky up, but I mean, nobody's really giving up the ghost. I'm not really.
You might not want to show with these two.
I don't know. I feel like they're pacing themselves because they don't want to get too gassed, to expend too much energy before the Elimination Chamber. That's how I'm looking at this.
Well, also this seems like this match was booked to be like, 30 minutes. So.
I mean, yeah, we got 15 more to go.
Right, they've got to pace themselves.
It's shy. Yep. Are you vegan? I most certainly am. Have been for a long time. But let me tell you something. There's a lot of delicious options now. I'm not going to get sidetracked on all that, but don't sleep on it.
Sophie Duffy said, ew.
Thank you, Morris Reigns. We're trying to do something different. We figured out Sling TV is the way to go to watch Raw, and I think even SmackDown live.
Yeah, I mean,
when it airs.
The problem is that because we're on Pacific Standard Time, we never could watch it live with you guys. But now that we got Sling TV, it's working out.
Dro, to answer your question, Brock beating Bobby Lashley. Bobby B.
I got Bobby all day, Dro. I know you love Brock. I know you do.
And my money's got to be on Brock.
So we gonna go. Okay, well we'll save that for
the on Brock on this one, but we'll talk about it.
We'll talk about that more on the prediction show.
Yep, that's about right. So far, 10 out of 10 for Sophie, 9 out of 10, 9. What did I see? 9.7, like 9.5. Bobby, and I see a super chat. Hang on, I don't want to miss the super chat. I just saw it. There you go,
Richie Bailey in the house. What's up, Richie Bailey? Hey.
Appreciate that super chat right here. What's good, y'all? Show some love to Richie Bailey, man.
Yes.
Let me tell you.
It was much better before they had another picture-in-picture commercial. Second picture-in-picture commercial set on the main event. This is not
Imagine if they did this with the Super Bowl, though, all the time. I think I saw something. Did anybody? Was anybody's team in the Super Bowl? Sorry, excuse me. The Big Game. I can't say the Super and the Bowl at the same time. The Big Game.
You can't say the Super and the Bowl.
I can't. Apparently, it's a whole thing. The Big Game.
So, okay, now I think Lita's going to come back out, y'all. So now that they're outside the ring.
Thank you, Richie Bailey. Yeah, actually, that's a good point.
Thank you, Richie. I do feel like they're that Lita's going to come back out now that they're out there cheating, getting involved.
And I really, look, man, if you got a crutch, it's a weapon. I need you to learn how to use it. I need you to wield it like a lightsaber.
Right.
Wield it like a kendo. Yeah, that's right. Tying us the fam. In April, Power Rangers celebrating 30 years. I mean, I'm really a fan of Power Rangers, but a little too corny, a little too cornball for me.
We'll see if he'll defeat him, Dro. We shall see.
Raw's coming to Providence, March 13th. Nice, very nice. We are actually sad we're not out there right now. We would have seen it last week at the Mohegan Sun, and then we would have been in Brooklyn, baby, for Monday Night Raw. But that's okay. That's okay. Nas, what's going on? Good to see you.
Oh, that is not easy, yo.
Oof, see that? That's what I'm saying. Get a little sweat on here. And is Tamina not going to be Tamina's a contender.
Is she? When's the last time you seen Tamina?
Tamina's a contender. Why is she not a part of this? Huh? Tamina should be in here, not Bianca Belair.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't make any sense that you have them fighting the champion for a chance to fight the champion. It just doesn't make sense.
Isabella, to answer your question, what's on the vegan pizza is just love and deliciousness. That's all I can say. There's
vegan cheese and veggies and you could do some vegan sausage.
You can.
They should have a lot of options these days, and I eat it with them. I'm not even gonna lie, it's good.
We put some A little marinara, a little olive oil, salt and pepper, oregano, basil.
Salt and pepper's here, and we're in.
I loaded up though, but I love. I'm probably one of the few, maybe one of the only ones in here who likes pineapple on their pizza. Delicious.
We have another daughter who likes pineapple.
Delicious. Okay. Delicious. Okay, I don't know what's going on here, but this looks all kinds of. Folks, I don't understand what's happening right now, but Montez Ford is a little jealous of this position that his wife is in.
I don't know what you got going on, but
I mean,
that was nothing I'd ever seen before. I know if Jerry the King Lawler was on microphone, he'd have been like, "Oh yes,
Jerry." Yeah, we've been watching some old
footage
of
and
the Attitude Era.
The women were so disrespected back then.
We forget, man. They just. Why is Chelsea Green acting like Veruca Salt? I want it now. I want it now. Vegan buffalo chicken and fried mushrooms are banging. Speak on it, Isaiah.
That's so funny.
Speak on it, y'all. See, I'm gonna have the vegan pizza loaded for Elimination Chamber. All right, so I don't normally like to eat on camera. So if I got anything in my teeth, I'm gonna need y'all to tell me. I'm gonna need you to tell me. Don't be having me smiling on camera.
Oh! Wow! Ow!
Somersault
knees up.
right to the baby maker, folks. We have Bianca in a baby making position, and then you just destroyed her ovaries. Make up your damn mind. 2. Count of 2, baby.
Just push her by her face.
I don't know. She looks a little.
She's looking a little winded.
A little tired right now. Bianca's looking a little gassed here, folks.
I was talking about Becky. You was talking about Bianca?
I'm talking about Bianca. She looking a little tired. Interesting question, Sophie Dopey.
And the manhandle slam.
Nope.
No, because you already know Io Shirai and Dakota Kai right there.
Oh, hard to the post.
Io Sky.
I think it depends on what happens at Elimination Chamber.
Up.
Depending on how their match goes at Elimination Chamber, we might have them running back at Mania. I wouldn't be mad at it. And if they do run it back at Mania, I want them to up the stakes. I don't want this a regular match. Okay, I'm dead serious. They need to come with the fire. There you go. Okay, the numbers game
why
is
Lita not coming out?
Yeah, it's been a minute, dude.
Yeah.
Ooh.
On,
Io with the kick to Bianca's head. Almost. That was a close 3. Oh. Interesting. Okay. The other ladies are out here that are in the Elimination Chamber match. And we do not need... Okay, you know what? Let me tell you something. I hate these little piddly little hits they do to the back. It looks like nothing.
Yeah, this isn't...
Raquel
great.
Just put Nikki Cross down like a baby in a crib.
Well, Raquel acted like she hit Dakota and she didn't really actually connect with her at all. I don't even know what that was.
Interesting question, Sophie Dopey. You know what? I'm not quite sure how I feel about it because there's a lot of people in the roster that really need some airtime in that ring. But I also want the show to move along. It's a tough call. Everybody's kind of spent right now. What is Io doing? Because she didn't even touch your face, sister. Why? Why did they do this? Oh, I like it. Bianca's got Io up. She's got her up.
She's just going to throw her on all the ladies outside.
Ah, there you go.
Gosh, Bianca's strength is so impressive.
Love it.
So impressive.
Picked up the future Maximil model, Otis.
Sure did.
A&B combos, Brock is picking someone else at Mania. I guess we'll see who that person will be. Jane gives it a 7.9. Lita and Trish are going to come out. All right, show of hands. Who thinks Trish is coming out? Hey, Emily, good to see you.
You know what, Nas? We do not. We were just asking what happened to Nia Jax. We were just asking that.
They did say there wasn't a one-off, right? They did say she is back on the roster. Can we check the roster?
I heard you say that, but I didn't know.
Can we check the roster? I thought I heard that. Oh, Bianca!
Richie Bailey said, "Let Tamina go, and just let her go."
Wow, Jedi Knight.
So now what?
So
Bianca
Bianca
them go to the Elimination
will
Chamber?
face herself.
Right. Right. What did we just do?
See, this is what I'm saying, dude. What was the point of this? What was the point of this? Now nobody faces me. Oy. Wow. Yeah. So even with damage control, Bailey still can't catch a win. Like they were all up on this, like stank on a monkey, like white on rice.
Yeah.
And she still can't catch a win. Joe, we're gonna do our prediction for the Elimination Chamber
on Thursday.
Stage. Let's do it on Thursday. Yes. I have no idea what it's gonna look like. No idea. Not on Pizza Man. Yes, Tyann. Yes. Becky, are you a vegan as well?
I am not. I am not a vegan. I was a pescatarian for a couple of years.
Oh, I don't know about a couple of years. Maybe a couple of weeks. No, it was longer than that. For a while.
For a couple of years.
For a while.
And then I just decided that birds are dumb. I'm going to eat them.
No. I don't even know what to say right now. She said birds are dumb. She went out to the yard. She saw the bird. She just saw a little yard bird.
No, I didn't do that.
She snapped the neck and everything.
No. See, so I eat chicken. I don't eat red meat and I don't eat pork.
See, look at how Becky is over here just that she needs to give up cheese, man.
I'm never going to give up cheese.
Becky Lynch is sitting here all dejected, crying. Seriously, we this comes of nothing. This match was nothing.
I mean, it was a match.
It was a waste of 30 minutes. It was a waste of 30 minutes, man. There was more action going on with right here, Brock and Bobby. Look at this. Let me tell
you something. I would never be one of these extra security guards on the side with Brock coming down because he hits them so hard. You know he hurts all these regular people he's doing this to.
Well, how much money are we talking about? I mean, they said, look, we're going to pay you $5,000 to catch a F5 from Brock.
And then you got broken ribs for $5,000.
I got medical. You know, it's all right. Broken rib. Look, Cody wrestled with a torn pectoral muscle. Okay.
And you know, I
won the damn match.
I think that Trish still has some left in her. I think that she could probably still go.
No, Nation, you were right, man. Look, you're talking about a different era, a different time. We forget we were in it. So I mean, it just was what it was.
At the time, that's just how the world was.
But woo,
when you go back and watch that stuff now,
man,
they got them doing wet T-shirt contests. I mean,
they just had some straight up racist, sexist, X-rated stuff. I mean, it was over the top in the Attitude Era. But they had to do what they had to do, man. They were fighting for their existence. Mm-hmm. But that's what made the Attitude Era so good is the fact that you look, let's just go out here, do what we got to do because we don't know if we're going to have a show tomorrow. We don't know if we're going to have a promotion tomorrow. Right. And from that came invention. Did some stuff go overboard? Certainly. But the one thing you were guaranteed every single week was to see something that you didn't see the week before.
Right.
Nothing was a bathroom break. Nothing was a bathroom break. It was must-see TV.
Yeah.
And that's what I feel was lacking in the reality era. It was good. It was fine. In the PG era, things got safe.
Yeah.
Because you feel like we beat the competition. There's nobody else here. We can do whatever crap we want.
Right.
And y'all are just going to take it. Y'all are going to accept it. Well, guess what? From Stardust was birthed AEW.
Yeah. And it's interesting because, you know, the show, when I saw that they were going to do this triple threat, it was like, I don't mind seeing a triple threat between these three women. But like I said, we don't understand when you face the champion for a chance to face a champion. I guess if you can't beat her, you shouldn't have a chance to face her, especially if you can't beat her when your cronies are over here helping you on the side and you still. And I think that your point is very valid. They brought Bayley back. Bayley is championship material, and they brought her back for a run with a team behind her. They put the gold on them, but they have not given Bayley any gold yet, which is very surprising to me. But they have made it look like Bayley, none of us believe that Bayley can beat Bianca, which is kind of a disservice to Bayley. But at the same point, who can beat Bianca?
I'll tell you, can't beat Bianca. Rhea Ripley. The only person that I would have had my money on would have been Rhea Ripley. And then they do the skirt. They sure did.
And now they don't know what they're doing with her. And who in that elimination chamber? Who do we want to see go against her? The only person that I feel like is tough enough to take her on. Raquel is big enough and strong enough, but she has been so watered down and whack. Even what she did outside the ring right now was so whack that I feel like maybe Asuka with this new just kicking everybody in the face, heel against everybody, her being that much of a heel, and knowing that she's a badass from Japan that can really take a hit and can really get down, that maybe we'll want to see that. But otherwise, what?
I tell you who I think can take her. Hey, it is Natalia with her face spray, She comes back from injury, her face busted open, wide open.
Are you being Pepe Le Pew?
I am being someone that I'm saying it is Natalia.
Okay.
The Neidhart will take on the Bianca. Oh.
Okay, so anyway.
Oh, come on. What up, Robin McGill?
I would say, overall, I would say the show was like a 7 out of 10. And the Sammy and Cody segment was awesome.
It was fire.
Fire.
Which I think it was Emily. I think Emily actually asked that question. Was it Emily? Yes, you did.
Hey, Robert.
Yeah, that needed to happen.
Mm-hmm.
That needed to happen because the Sammy thing, it was at this point calling it a Sammy problem wasn't going away. It just was growing and growing and growing. Whether or not my man is going to get the title at Elimination Chamber doesn't even matter. The fact is the crowd was behind him strong. The crowd was behind Cody strong. But they had to this had to get evened out.
Right.
It was way too, you know what I mean? And having him come on his turf. And I love the fact that Cody said, he basically did a Roman, I don't want to see you next week.
Right. I want to see you at WrestleMania.
And there's a little part of him in there that's like, I really legitimately do not want to see you on my show next week. But I want to see you at WrestleMania. It was good. That had to happen.
I'm gonna finish my story, finish yours. I mean, come on, Cody, that was
he
awesome.
Pumped up Sammy.
Money all day. And, the crowd was shouting for Cody. Then they were cheering for Sammy. Then they were just saying the whole thing was awesome. And, it really, really was. And I was all about it. I thought that was phenomenal. like I said, I didn't mind the Miz TV thing. Yeah, it went on for a little while, but you could tell that Seth got irritated when he, when he called him Mike. Like, I think that was his way of no, you getting on my nerves.
Yeah.
And I was, at first I was like, why are you getting so mad? But then I realized he really is mad because he's like, we shouldn't even be talking about Logan Paul in the ring. He don't even deserve to be talked about in the ring. And the reality of it is that he feels the same way that we feel, which is why we got those shirts that said, if Logan wins, we riot.
Right.
Which that gear is still available in our shop. Because, Logan Paul can bring as many eyes to watch him fight as he wants to. That doesn't mean they're all going to stay. But it's bigger than that. There are people who love professional wrestling. There are superstars who have given their whole life. This is all they've ever wanted to do. And you let a social media, I don't even know, like, I wouldn't dare to call him an icon. It's
no, but he's got a following.
He's an accident, though. Like, people just happen to want to see what you're going to do next. It's like Jackass or whatever. You know what I mean? And that's fine, but you don't belong on our WrestleMania stage. You're taking the spot of people who really, really like Seth Rollins. Like, that is their dream. And you're just doing something new because it's a Tuesday.
That's the biggest issue that I have with, I think, Triple H is that he was still, and he was, and even is still now, very much in the Ronda Rousey camp. And I get it, because at the end of the day, you want to make money. It's about putting asses in the seats, whether you like Ronda, whether you don't, whether you like Logan, or whether you don't. People are going to be put in the seats. Money's going to be put in some pockets. That's what it's all about. That's why they keep going back to Saudi Arabia. As controversial as that is, it is profitable. So, and it would make it worse if Logan Paul didn't have skill, if he didn't at least take this seriously, which I have to give him credit.
He takes it more seriously than Ronda Rousey.
I didn't even get there yet.
Sure.
He takes it very seriously. Ronda Rousey, again, talk trash.
Mm-hmm.
Talk trash, never apologize, and still has not upped her skills in the ring or on the mic.
Right.
What are you doing? Why are you wasting everybody's time? So yeah, Becky Lynch even said that. You trash talk our business. You do not up your skill set at any time, and yet you are fast tracked to the front of the line, get to work with the best of the best, headline the main events of people who have been busting their hump for sometimes 20 years.
Right.
To make it to the mid-card level?
Right.
I don't know. It's a tough pill to swallow. Tough pill to swallow. But I mean,
well, Becky and her husband are no, I am not wearing the DX leggings. It's so funny that you said that, because I bought the sweater to go with my DX leggings, and I didn't plan on wearing this today, and I just threw it on. And I was like, well, no one ever sees my leggings anyway, because you only see me from here up. But that is really funny. However, when we go to the Hall of Fame ceremony and SmackDown the night before WrestleMania, I will be wearing this sweater with my DX leggings.
Yeah, that's actually
the plan.
That is actually going to happen. You know what? Let me see if I can get this, because you bring up an interesting point. We had a live the other night, and we talked about the women's divisions.
Yeah.
Right. And there was some. It was a lively debate, because Alundra Blaze had said that the women's division, you put on the makeup, you're pretty, it's not as real and as authentic as MMA, and so it's never going to be what the men are going to be. Okay, so where do we go with that? Are we wasting our time with the ladies? There have been some people who said, just get rid of all the women's titles, combine them into one title. We are saying, pour into the women's division, retrain, and get these ladies in contention for some real championships. But how are you going to have a main event with 3 stars, Bianca, Bayley, and Becky, and one more again? We've said this so many times, like we said, even watching this thing. Why is the champion? Why are you facing the champion for a chance to face the champion? And then the champion wins?
And then you throw out all the ladies who are going to be in the Elimination Chamber to try to give us some excitement about the Elimination Chamber. And what they did outside the ring was whack.
Trash. Am I saying I want to see a Nia Jax, Becky Lynch face explosion? No. But an invasion is awesome because that's just you. Now you're stepping on turf, like a turf war. And they get into it. This is the go-home show of a big pay-per-view. And you're coming out here and doing this crap? And then you have the champion
walked out there, went up to Dakota and went like this, but didn't actually touch her face. And I was like, what did you just do?
Come on, player.
I mean, so,
Come on, player.
That's what we're talking about once again, is that you don't have... I mean, I just need the ladies to step it up, man. Like, they gave you the main event and they gave you all a chance to come out here and get us excited for the Elimination Chamber. And you actually got me less excited for the Elimination Chamber than before I saw that.
Now, I'm gonna put this up. I want to get y'all's opinion. I know we got some comments we're going to get to.
Yeah,
we're not going to take up too much more of your time, right? But let's just take a look at this. We're not doing a prediction show yet.
No.
This will be Thursday. But just take a look at the landscape here. All right, you got a returning Carmella. You got a now one more again. You know, the crazy Nikki Cross, a smiling Raquel Rodriguez. You got Natalya with her French beret over here. A determined who was once kind of crazy, then that died out. Liv Morgan that was teaming with Tegan Knox. Don't even know what happened to that. And you have this wonderful dark Kana-esque Asuka. Looking at this crop of people, you got to ask yourself, who here do you want to see face Bianca Belair for the championship? And I say this to say, not only like if you have a hometown favorite that you know is not going to win, but I'm talking about somebody that legitimately, like this, the big game last night, it wasn't a blowout. It was back and forth, back and forth. Like you watch this match, and I don't know, who do you think could really hang in there with her? And let's just say, hypothetically speaking, you actually win the Raw Championship. Now you carry this banner. Look at these 6 ladies. So this is what I'm not saying this is a prediction right now. What I'm basically trying to get at is this is the weight that you put on the shoulders of each one of these women going to Elimination Chamber. Elimination Chamber is a serious pay-per-view. And you have the go-home show, and you have all 6 of these ladies coming out here, pussyfooting around. Once again, the stock of Damage Control is plummeted. Bayley's stock plummeted. You got a crying Becky Lynch outside the ring, and you got the champion standing high. Did this do anybody any good is what I'm basically trying to get at. I say no.
I mean, I still cannot believe that Rhea Ripley did not choose Bianca. I knew that the minute that happened, they would have no idea what to do with Bianca. Fine, you have the Elimination Chamber, but that's the best you could do. I mean...
Time filler. Yep.
The fact that Nikki Cross and Natalya and a returning Carmella, but you, okay, y'all been trying to push Lacey Evans forever. Lacey Evans came out, everybody hated on her, everybody hated on her. We're all about Lacey Evans. Lacey Evans is coming out strong, doing push-ups in the ring with Strawberry Shortcake, with whoever from wherever, doing nothing. Like nobody cares about anybody beating up nobodies. We didn't care when Ryback beat up 2 nobodies. We don't care. And I don't know what's wrong with WWE. And I think that Triple H kind of has that from back in his day when they beat up nobodies. We just need you to stop that. We just need you to stop it. It would have made more sense for you to have her fight Nikki Cross or Natalya and to take their place in the Elimination Chamber because she is a heavy hitter and because she can actually get down and maybe go the distance with Bianca Belair. She is from the Army, the Marines. She is tough. She is a tough cookie. And she is believable, but you totally wasting her return on nobodies. And then you just put Carmella in there when nobody's feeling Carmella. They weren't feeling her when she left. And I didn't see them really caring that she's come back. I don't see the crowd really moved by her. And stop it with Natalya and Nikki. Just stop it. Stop it. That's all I have to say.
That's right, Rickety. Kurt Russell with a broken freaking neck. Okay, and he came out there with a Zamboni and to spread everybody with milk. Got milk. Okay, and that's what I'm talking about. Can I get the ladies out here in the Zamboni spreading other ladies with milk? No, that might go back to the Attitude Era.
Yeah, that might
scratch that idea.
That might go backwards.
Scratch that idea. And listen, thank you very much. I appreciate the compliment. Usually, B over here gets all the compliments. I get nothing. So I appreciate that. I hope you meant that for me. Aaron Drew, super chat right here. Thank you, Aaron Drew. I feel like they had Becky and Bayley lose because they're setting up something with Damage Control and Becky, Trish, Lita. I can see that.
You know what? If they did that, I wouldn't be mad at that, but it would have been made more sense to set that up tonight than to like to have Damage Control cause Becky to lose and then Lita come out and cause Bayley to lose, which would save face for both of the losses, but set that up to happen in that kind of manner. Because setting all those ladies out there was a disaster.
The problem, Damage Control they just do not look strong. Individually, these ladies are good. Together, it's been weak sauce.
It is. It's weird. It's almost like they're each other's kryptonite. Like
that's exactly what it is.
We've seen how strong each of you can be individually. The fact that you guys get together and are weak is weird.
It's almost like they cause chaos accidentally.
Yeah.
Not purposely. It's. Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's really bizarre. And I'll tell you what.
And thank you for that super chat, Aaron. We really appreciate you.
I don't like the fact that, and I know they do this to, give the bow and the honor to the other person, but Trish in her last match lost.
Right.
As
did Lita.
Lost. So if you're really gonna bring them back, like if you're really gonna do this, like we're on the road to WrestleMania. I'm hoping and I'm praying this is the case and we see them more than just like pop in once a month.
I mean, if Beth has shown us anything, and if Beth and Edge has shown us anything, is that if they could still go and the fans want to see it, there's no reason why you shouldn't have done it. Melina should have been back in here all day, and Trish and Lita should have had another run by now.
Beth looks strong. Look. You have Beth spear Rhea Ripley out of her damn boots.
And even that interaction tonight was awesome. I knew she was going to go after Dominic. And I was like, I know they're saying Rhea's not here, but is Rhea here? So when Rhea came from behind, I mean, this build up for Rhea and Beth is phenomenal. Like,
this is how
I was all about that. And I was all about the Street Profits and the Judgment Day's match as well. I love the Street Profits. It's always a good performance, and it was a great match.
Speak on it, and even greater is this super chat from Richie Bailey. Thank you, Richie Bailey. We appreciate that love and support. And you say Attitude Era was so crazy. They literally had Kayente cut off Val Venus. You know what? Yeah, you know what?
But did Val Venus? I mean, was it really there before? I mean, I don't know.
Well, hello, ladies. Yeah, I think you put a little too much thought into Val Venus's business. I almost regret the super chat. Can we undo the super chat? No, we're gonna
this ain't Matrix. You can't turn back.
Thank you, Richie Bailey, for that super chat. No,
it was crazy.
Attitude Era was something that would, in today's environment, no. Vince ran a do-rag back. Yeah, I mean, Vince did some stuff.
Yeah, Robert. Yeah.
Vince. There were questionable decisions back then, man. But it was entertainment, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't do it today. A lot of people in the roster is a blank canvas regarding Mania. Yeah, dude. Seriously, because we honestly at this point with Mania, it's really just been talk about The Rock and Reigns and what ifs. Like everything else has really kind of been overshadowed. Mania is a 2-night event. I don't know. I mean, they've got some time to make something happen. I did not expect to see Sami Zayn tonight. Did not expect that. So they can do some stuff.
And I like what they were doing with Baron Corbin. I was like, I don't know what they're gonna do with him after this. And at first, when old girl was like, sorry, but something important is happening, I was like, oh, are they about to go back to doing sad Baron Corbin again? But then when he came back and got smart and then talked crap about Cody, I was like, oh no, he's just gonna keep being a jerk or whatever. But
I like it.
I like that too. I like that too. I think the JBL thing wasn't working and they needed to dissolve it. But I liked the interaction and
but what's next for Corbin?
But Corbin has been losing for like what, a year straight or something.
When's the
last time he won anything?
It's been a minute, dude. Kevin Marcano, how are you? Roland Bird, what's going on? Yeah, Nia's nowhere. I'm telling you, I think Nia is in training.
Yeah,
I think she's out of shape. She's out of ring shape. And
hey, Roland Bird.
I think she's in the performance center. I think she's
Mm-hmm.
dropping some weight.
Yeah.
And getting in shape. And she's gonna come back and she's gonna be dominating. I just hope and I pray that Botchamania Nia has, like somebody like, okay, look, sister. let me show you some photos, like a lineup. Bum bum.
Bum bum bum.
You know what I mean? Kyrie Zane. Bum bum. Becky Lynch. Bum bum. You know what I mean? Just the lineup of what you have done. And we're not gonna do this again. So we're gonna train you up a little bit.
But you know how I feel about that too, because they don't say nothing to Brock. And Brock hurts people left and right. Brock does not know that this is, what it is. I feel like he gets a little confused and he does not know how to control his testosterone level.
But that's why I'm so excited about this match. He's a 2 MMA guy.
Oh yeah, no. First of all, I've never been so excited to see Brock against anybody. The last time they gave them the main stage like this,
we were robbed.
We were robbed. They better come with it. That's what I'm saying. Let them fight. I want to see chaos and anarchy. The last time I saw a chaos like this was with Brock and The Undertaker, when things were getting a little crazy. And I don't care if it was real or if it wasn't. To me, I was sitting there as a fan going, oh my God. Just eating the popcorn.
This is so good. I loved it. When Brock and Undertaker were in the ring and Brock was laughing, and Undertaker was like, ah! Like he was laughing like how, like it was like, this is a joke to you? Like it was next level. I want to see next level with these guys. Elimination Chamber. If somebody ain't bleeding like a sucked pig after that match, I want my money back.
The only I was gonna say outside of that, because I remember us going, they don't like each other. And you had that too when Charlotte and Becky fought, and it showed, man. It showed. But nothing like when Matt Hardy and Edge went at it. Woo!
Joe, I'm going to stick to my idea. I'm still going to say triple threat. Because I think it's going to be shenanigans in Elimination Chamber. We're going to leave our predictions for Thursday. The Usos, well, at least Jay, will play a factor into this. Something's going to happen that's going to cause some craziness to go down. That's going to play into... I think there's more to Cody and Sammy's promo today than them just like trying to calm things down, even out the. I think we're going to see more.
Rickety, I gotta disagree, homeboy. I was a fan of Shayna's in NXT. I really was. Don't get me wrong. Pairing her up with Ronda, now they're both just grappling, and they both just want to stay close to the floor and almost like Gracie Jiu-Jitsu or something like that, right? But this is not jiu-jitsu, and this is not MMA. This is professional wrestling. Part of that is being able to climb up a rope, to jump off, to run around, to give us a performance. Jump outside the ring. When have you seen Shayna jump on somebody outside the ring, like off of the ropes? Like, I feel like Shayna, the thing with her is, it's similar to Ronda Rousey, is that because they are trained to kill people with their hands, they are very careful not to hurt people. But you're so careful not to hurt people that it doesn't look good, or you hurt people. And there's some kind of middle ground that I guess it's hard to find, because like I said, Brock has not found it. Brock is constantly hurting people. Those security guards tonight were hurt. Those are regular men. And
regular men.
He'll throw chairs at people. He just tosses a table. He does not have any concept of, can you just not injure people? And that was Nia Jax had that same thing where she was constantly injuring people, but they gave her a hard time about it. And I've never heard any of those same people talk mess about Brock when he is the same way. So I have a problem with that. But at the end of the day, Shayna, to me, needs to step up her wrestling. You should be performing at the same level of a lot of these other ladies and learning some other stuff, not just doing clutches, not just stomping on someone's hand. I feel like that's it gets boring after a while. And I want her to do good. Like I said, I was a fan in NXT, and I was excited when she came up. But even when they first got her here and she just was putting everyone to sleep and then boarding between in the Elimination Chamber, nobody wants to see that. That was stupid.
The issue that I have with them, I'm not totally opposed to them doing their moves, their ground and pound or whatever. It's your skill set. You play to it. You got to expand on the repertoire of what you can do. The issue that I have with Shayna versus Ronda in that regard is at least Ronda knows how to put a little snap in her moves. Mm-hmm. Like I'll give her that. A lot of times she does a nice snap that makes you think, oh damn, did you just pull her arm out of her damn socket? Shayna, it's like she's doing it in slow motion. There's no intention.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yes, she's so scared she's going to hurt somebody that she's going in slow motion, and we can see you, and we know dang well when you're fighting, you don't move in slow motion. So, but Nation of Domination, you're not lying. I was thinking that too. Seth and Logan would be a good fight because regardless of how he got here, he is here, and he does take it seriously, and he does put his body on the line. And I mean, regardless of how people reacted when he came out at the Rumble, that little thing that he did with Ricochet was a meme that you had to watch because it was an oh crap moment. So, and I think that the same way that Seth and Riddle really went at it, I think Seth and Logan, I wouldn't mind seeing them at WrestleMania.
Omar, to answer your questions, the Iconics, I love the Iconics because they were iconic, but they're not in the WWE anymore.
They're not even wrestling anymore.
Yeah, they're pretty much retired. One had a baby, with Shawn Spears, and now you're nursing. But I still say that lends to my idea about the baby bowl. All right, we had the Super and the Bowl. We got the Puppy Bowl, Baby Bowl. Milfomania. That's what we're going to call it, brother. Welcome to Milfomania, dude. We got the baby bowl here right now, man. And that baby right there looks a bit like a ringer. That's about a 10-pounder, dude. Okay? Don't sleep on my idea. Baby bowl.
We're sleeping on it, baby.
Don't sleep on that idea. The Logan and the I don't even know where we're going to go with that. I think that's about the size of it. So poor Corbin. Yeah, see. Richie Bailey, we got a super chat right here. Thank you very much.
Thanks,
Richie Bailey, for always showing that love and support.
Yes.
You say if WWE was open to cross promotion, do not start with me.
You already know.
Don't open that door.
Don't get them all excited.
In terms of them allowing other superstars from other companies on their show, wrestling would be a lot better, in my opinion, and more interesting. Imagine an invasion from AEW.
I'm telling you.
Money all day.
Money all day. Hand over fist. Everybody will win.
Once a year.
Win.
All you need to do is once a year. I'm telling you. You don't even need to do it anymore just once a year. But you do some stuff and you build it up.
They could figure it out.
Come on.
And it's dumb for WWE to act like they don't want to acknowledge that AEW is on that caliber, because you've already let Mickie James come over when she was the Impact champion. So regardless of her history with you, you were opening the forbidden door to Impact. So there's no reason other than ego. And I don't think Vince will let it happen while he's still kicking and breathing.
I'm telling you right now, the stories you could tell, the minds that would be blown, to have people that used to be on teams together who are now on different promotions coming together, having dude.
It's just a dream.
Could you imagine if Brody Lee was still alive today and he was over there and Ray was over here and they had that once a year? Come on, dude. You cannot tell me you would not put down money. I would pay a $50 pay-per-view fee for that.
Right.
I don't know. They just don't want to do it. Richie Bailey, I think we need to be in charge.
Right.
I'm telling you. Asuka and Bianca's the first matchup. Yeah, I'm fine with it. I'm going to leave my prediction till Thursday. I'm going to leave it to Thursday.
Yeah, we got to have a prediction show.
Yeah, we gotta leave it for, gotta leave a little something, because we'll be back. We got a lot of content we're gonna give y'all. We got some surprises coming in. So you have a headgear like Damian Priest. Let me go ahead and tell you something. First off, thank you.
He did it first.
Right here.
And it was so funny because when Damian Priest started doing this, we were like, hold up.
Wait a minute.
He's been doing this forever. And Damian,
forever.
So
we're actually going to post something on our social media. We're going to tag him. And when you see it, I'm going to need y'all to tag him too.
Yeah.
Because we're going to try to get him on the show.
Yeah.
My man is jocking my style.
Right.
I'm not mad. It looks good on him. But at least give it home. But see, people in WWE be watching our show. But they be watching in the shadows. See? I don't know why. Come out the shadows.
Come out the shadows.
Just come on. We know you watch. We see. We give you the ideas. We see you the very next week. Then here he goes. He's rocking my headgear. I mean, I'm not going to do the purple. Don't work for me. But it looks good on you.
I could put some purple in there.
Nope. Now give me a purple. No, you are not. The halftime was epic. Yeah, man. The halftime show was kind of a trip, but I got it. We had anxiety.
Yeah, I have a severe fear of heights, and even though it wasn't me on there, every time they showed how high up she was, and I could see the crowd behind her.
And the whole time I just kept thinking, is she wearing blood red for a reason? Is this about to fall down? It's gonna be
especially because in the WWE we have seen that can go wrong.
It can go wrong.
And at the end of the day, you have wires, you have cables, you have stuff, but things can happen, and that was scary.
Yeah, well, it was good.
It was good.
Mickie James is still active. She came in there. Let's bring her back in. There's a lot of ladies.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I was actually surprised at this year. For our money, we felt the ladies' Royal Rumble match was much better than the men's. The men's was just very predictable and kind of boring. But I was expecting a lot more of some old school faces to pop in.
Oh, yeah. Like, every year at Royal Rumble, you're like, oh, and there wasn't a lot of that.
There wasn't a lot of that. We kind of love to see that, even if you're in there for a minute, just to see that little pop.
And I felt like Booker T was a last minute thing. Like they were like, hey man, since you're here doing commentary anyway, can you just run in there and do a spin-a-rooney?
Anthony, I'm not a Trish hater. I love me some Trish
Stratus.
Yeah,
no, he likes Trish.
Okay.
He was just saying that the last time she was here,
I love a little Stratus.
that they didn't let her win, and they didn't let Lita win either.
That's all I was saying.
We're saying don't bring them back just so that they can't give them a win or
give
two.
Them something.
Yeah,
give them something. So if don't be big super chat right here. Thank you very much. Rhea versus
Sophie
Beth,
Yoki.
maybe for Saudi Arabia.
Aren't they facing each other in the Elimination Chamber?
As a tag team. It's a tag team situation, right? Am I wrong?
What?
Isn't it Edge and Beth versus the Judgment Day?
No, versus Rhea and is it Rhea and Finn? Is it Rhea and Finn though?
I think it's Rhea and Finn.
Yeah. I got you. You're
But the
talking
Judgment
about
Day is
just
going to be
one-on-one?
it's going to be a numbers game. But Beth, I mean, the guns, she's like two people in one. All right, she's outrageously strong. But I wouldn't mind seeing that. Again, lends the question, what are we going to get at WrestleMania? I think we're going to get a banger of a match. But are we going to get a new champion? Are we going to get a trade? Are we going to get her bringing back if she wins? What are we talking about right now? I'm really confused at what is supposed to happen. And I told her this before too, and I told y'all this too. Edge and Beth had some payback coming. And so I think we're finally going to get it, I hope. And I want to save my thoughts on that for Thursday. Because it's going to be one thing will affect another, So I don't know.
But also, is the rest of the Judgment Day going to be outside of the ring, and this is going to be a whole numbers thing?
I mean, at least Dum Dum.
Well, you know Dum Dum.
You know?
Dum Dum, outside chewing gum gum.
You know? And the next time we're at a live event, which I think might be, what is it going to be? The
March 31st?
Yeah. I'm going to be rocking this, and I'm going to come straight for you, Damian Priest. You and me are going to talk. Just like you said in Black Adam. You and me. Okay? Which, by the way, again, I watched it and I feel better. I feel better about Black Adam. I feel better, but we're not getting off topic. I feel better about Black Adam. Mixed match, yeah, Jedi Knight. Why don't they have the mixed match? I mean, saying, let's do some fresh stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The mixed match challenge was great.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it. I enjoy it. People love to see it. The ladies are trained by the men.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get it on. I'll tell you who would do great in the mixed match challenge. Mi Chin. What you doing with her right now? Not much.
Mm-hmm.
Not much. Since AJ Styles been on the shelf. Not much.
Yeah.
Mixed match challenge, baby. Mixed match champions.
You know what?
All day.
Sophie Dopey, let me tell you something. I did not like the Brock and Cena thing. I did not like it because John Cena was the face that the kids and the crowd came to see. And Brock was so unprofessional, which is what Roman Reigns was talking about the last time he was talking about it. If you lose your temper and you start fighting for real in the ring, you don't belong in this business because that's unprofessional. So the fact that Brock came out there and busted John Cena's whole grill open and got real when that, like, know your audience. And yes, there was plenty of people who loved it, but I care about the kids in the front row who are John Cena fans who were traumatized by that. I didn't like that at all. I thought it was completely unprofessional of him, and I felt like he should have been fined.
And I say to those kids, make a wish. Have John Cena come to you, okay? But let them fight and let there be carnage.
Yeah, we totally disagree on that. Totally disagree on that.
I'm about to take it a little too far on that one. Be wrong. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Jedi Knight. Look, that's another example of we never got justice for Lana. Regardless of how you feel about her, she was put through a table 9 consecutive weeks. For what?
Right.
There's supposed to be a payoff. Not just a total, pardon my language, butt whooping with nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we got nothing.
No, they never gave us that payoff.
Nothing. I'm going to say this, Sophie Dopey. I think you can appreciate this. I said this very much, and then we'll get on about here. I said this before. This is about Marvel, and why I will never watch
That's not
Endgame.
True. Oh, you'll never watch Endgame again. Yeah.
Again.
He's not a fan of Professor Hulk.
I respect you. You have your place. There's a person called Worldbreaker Hulk. I've said this before. Me having been to film school, I get the idea that you kill off a character that's supposed to help another character's story arc. Okay? The one person that was able to get through the Hulk was Natasha Romanoff. You're telling me that they kill off your old lady. The Hulk gets his butt beat so bad that he's too scared to come back out. And all Professor Hulk does is, well, life goes on. That's what it was. We didn't get the revenge match. We didn't get World Breaker Hulk.
He threw something.
We didn't get World Breaker Hulk, and we didn't get the rematch.
Yeah.
Folks, we didn't get the rematch.
Yeah, we didn't get Justice for Hulk.
We needed that rematch, and now we'll never get it.
Yeah. And
that's all I'm trying to say.
He didn't even Avenger.
Didn't Avenger. It's in the title! Well, it is in the title, but, I'm a professor now, and, I don't know. I did the calculations. It's not looking good for Natasha. Or World Breaker Hulk coming out, so...
The Revengers.
That's how I feel about that. Okay? I went off topic, but you get what I'm saying. You don't put going through a table 9 times and just like, well, that's like you. Okay. We got nothing. Love Nia Jax, Nas, I can respect that. Okay? You love who you love.
Exactly, Richie Bailey, exactly.
You love who you love. I'm not mad.
They just got to expand and try. Just show me that you're going to try.
Jimmy Snow was an Eagles fan. He lost money. Made some bets. Can't pay him because I'm broke.
Oh, that's no good.
Let me tell you something. I had a feeling nobody was going for the Chiefs. Nobody. I had a feeling they were going to win it. I'm not even a football fan. I don't know it. I know less about football than anyone in the world. But I had a feeling the Chiefs were going to do it. But I'm also not a betting man. I'm not a gambling man. But if I put money in that game last night,
you would have beat the odds.
Woo-wee! We've been doing a show from Las Vegas right now, baby. But it is what it is, man.
But at least it was a good game.
It was a very good game. I hate to see a blowout.
Game. I mean, very close game.
Nobody wants to see a blowout, but instead of a mixed team.
Cody and Sammy segment. Okay, Cliffy. So, we were talking about that earlier. It was phenomenal. It was. It just warmed your heart. It warmed the cockles of your heart. Like just like the audience was saying, this is awesome. They had to bring it in. They had to bring it together. That was a brilliant way to bring it together. I love that Cody was like, I'm going to finish my story. You need to finish yours. Encouraging him, telling him he needs to believe in himself. But
now that you're saying that, I'm thinking that may have had more of a meaning than we thought. Because I kept saying, like, what if we have like a triple threat at WrestleMania? But what if him is saying, like, your thing here is going to end at Elimination Chamber. Mm-hmm. So just write it out, finish it out, buck up. And then my story will go on from there.
Yeah, but when he said, I don't want to see you next week, he said, because I want to see you at WrestleMania. He didn't mean backstage. He's so he's trying to say, I do believe you could do this, but do you believe you could do this? But either way, that was a great way to bring those two together to talk about Roman. It was beautiful.
It was fantastic.
It's beautiful.
The Loud family, first of all, welcome. Love the name. Secondly, I thought the boots were fire, man. I ordered a pair myself.
I'm sorry, do you not know who the Loud family is?
Who's the Loud family?
It's another one of our daughters.
It is?
Yeah, she's in the other room.
Oh, that's hilarious. All right, well, I had no idea. Why would I even know this?
I just didn't know that you didn't know.
I would not know this.
Yeah, but yes, those Mario boots were so dumb.
I thought they were great. I'm going to wear them to work.
Shut up.
Okay. I got cash money. You want to put some money on that right now? I'll rock those Mario boots to work.
Yes, I will give you cash money.
You heard it.
Put those on and go to work.
You heard it.
Not this work, your other work.
Richie Bailey, super chat right here. Thank you, Richie Bailey.
Richie Bailey coming in strong.
You think there's any way Roman walks out still champion after Mania? To be honest, this kind of feels like when Edge won the Rumble a couple of years back, and they had that triple threat at Mania with Daniel Bryan.
Now, see, I feel like I'm giving away all kinds of predictions when I answer this, but...
Answer without answering it.
Without answering it, like I've been maintaining for a while now, I believe Roman is on his way to Hollywood. And I don't think it's a matter of... so to end it in Hollywood would be... that would be very... not ironic. What's the word when it's like poetic or like I'm gonna end it in Hollywood so I could go to Hollywood? Like,
I mean, I gotta disagree, homeboy.
I know you do.
You know, I mean, I hate the fact that he's a part timer.
Mm-hmm.
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. It makes no sense. And if you are going to Hollywood, then it does make sense that you're going to go part time. You want to do that, spend time with family, blah blah blah. Do I think he's going to win? I mean, I think this is. What are we talking about then? Are we talking about Cody finishing the story later on this year at a different pay-per-view? There's no way. There's no way. Just like when Zelina was fired and then she gets rehired. There's no way during that contract negotiation she wasn't like, okay, so let me tell you something. I intend on, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
right.
I'm not jobbing.
Right.
There's no way that you birth a whole new company. Now, whatever happened over there is whatever happened, but you come back to the company that you were really kind of sort of trying to put out of business to some degree. And say, I'm just here to pussyfoot around and train up the new guys. I'm not going to be a CM Punk and I want to see if I can still go. No.
You know, I can't say that I agree that Cody was trying to put anybody out of business. Was Tony Khan trying to do that? Yes.
I'm saying by default, not him, Cody. I'm saying like by default.
But I really think that Cody just wanted to have another prestigious company that people could come and work for, and that WWE was not the only player in the game.
Certainly. I have no problem with that.
You know what I mean?
I'm saying you don't leave that to come back over here just to be a William Regal in the back with a headphone.
Absolutely.
You want to be a champion. There's only one guy who's holding both belts. So if not on the grandest stage of them all in Hollywood, then where?
Agreed.
But we've said too much.
Sophie Duffy, I don't know what was wrong with Black Adam. We just watched it again last night. The story was good. I mean, everybody wants a former slave to be able to come back and to exact revenge. And then you figure out that his anger is about the death of his child. As a parent, we completely understand that. Plus, he's a hero that's not trying to be a hero. He doesn't care about killing bad guys, which, why do y'all care about killing bad guys? They killing everybody else. Bum standing trial. I'm all about the attitude. I love the action scenes. I love that he caught a rocket and looked at it and was as it exploded, because he didn't know that a rocket explodes. I loved the movie, and I don't understand what people had a hard time.
Yeah,
I don't
enjoyed
see
it much more than I did the first time. And
I enjoyed it the first time.
Yeah, so
And I enjoyed it the second
we'll talk
time.
about it later. Maybe we'll do a live watch with Black Adam. Super sticker from the Loud family. Thank you, the Loud family,
Aww.
for that super sticker.
Thank you, daughter.
Appreciate you. Look at you all. Look at that family right there. Lucia, Roman, what's going down? Yes, Roman is named after Roman Reigns.
Yes. Yes, she did do that.
Yes, she did do that. Are you going to see the new Ant-Man movie? Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Of course.
Although we just saw a trailer where you realized there was this broccoli guy that looked really creepy, because we have this trypophobia, is that what it's called?
Yeah, like when we can't look at a lot of bumps and bubbles, and
it's weird.
The broccoli guy, I need him to not be in this movie too much, because I'll just have to close my eyes and I won't be able to watch it. So that would stink.
Oh, come on, the Loud family. What are you doing over here? Stop with your super chatting, but we'll take it. We're just going to pour it back in here. So what do you think about them red Super Mario boots Rollins had on? I think they're great. I think I'm going to order a pair for you, for Lucille, for Roman, for your mama, for your grandmama. That's what I'm going to do. I think they were ridiculous.
Yeah, they were the dumbest thing that we've ever seen.
I don't know how he was walking in them. He looked like, I tell you what, he would do well in the Adirondacks, in the snow, because he looked very buoyant. I will give him that.
Yeah, no, he did. I could actually see Xavier Woods in those boots, because they do the little cartoon Mario thing at the top.
Yeah.
That makes more sense. That didn't make any kind of sense.
He was his own flotation device.
Raindrop 26.
Thank you for that super chat.
The Rock's daughter is not coming up anytime soon. She is so green. Okay, so look. She's trying, and I'm glad, and this is where you learn. But she looks at the camera and then tries to she'll
get there.
She's just, this is a stage where you need to practice. And just like Dominic should have spent more time there, I don't want them to rush her out because I want them to bring her up when she's ready to be who we know she can be. So I'm not excited to move her up ahead of time. I think that her timing, if they do this right and they let her really, really get some skill set and get some experience under her belt, that I feel like when they move her up, that it could be a beautiful thing.
Yeah, Sophie Dopey, real quick. One more time, we were robbed of what could have been an epic battle. The end scene of Black Adam was epic, and we were here for it.
Oh my gosh. Even last night again, when we saw Superman, because I kept saying, man, we need to see him fight Superman. And when Superman came out, oh God.
The one thing, even if people in the audience didn't love the film, that end thing, everybody in the audience
in the audience,
yeah, they loved it.
Out. And the fact that we're not actually going to get that sucks.
But yeah, granted, the DCU has been a hot mess. It's been all over the place. Okay, there's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. And then the new James Gunn DCU, I don't know what is and what isn't. We saw the trailer for Flash, looks fantastic.
Right.
With Michael Keaton, 30 plus years.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
No, for sure.
We're excited for it. So
yeah.
But I'll tell you what, that's another thing, because Roland Bird asked about this for Fast 10. Yeah, we saw the trailer.
Can't wait.
But I'm gonna tell you this. Going back with Mr. DJ Dwayne Johnson, which we also again disagree. I think it's a bit of humble pie. We know there was some bad blood between him and Diesel. We know this.
But you couldn't move past that
for the franchise.
For the audience.
There was money to be made. You're telling me you got Shaw in this movie, but you don't have Hobbs?
Right. You're not even going to make an appearance?
Come on, man. I got an issue with the ego. I know he does it for the fans, but if you really were doing it for the fans, you would have humbled yourself and made this happen. There was room for you in that movie.
I mean, that's the same truth about WrestleMania, but this is what I said to A last night. And here's the reality. I'm a Rock fan. Y'all know, you've seen my reaction to him. I'm a Rock fan. But you cannot be this big in this world. You cannot be a billionaire, one of the most handsomest bodies, like you are treated like a god. Everywhere you go, you're going to have yes man. You are doing things. You are breaking limits. You are a phenom in the real world, not just in the wrestling world. In the real world, The Rock is at the top of the food chain. He is.
He's really been stuck.
How do you not have an ego if that's your truth?
I'm sure you do have an ego.
How would you not?
I'm sure you do, but this is why I'm saying
he is literally in God mode.
If that's the case, he's betrayed his own $7 mentality, coming from humble means. I understand that he never wants to go back there again, and sometimes that drives you to places that you don't necessarily want to go. But the bottom line here is, you keep saying it's not about us, it's about the people. The people would have loved to see Hobbs and Shaw in that movie and to have some kind of interaction with you and Cena. Come on, dog. That's money all day, player.
I agree.
So you telling me?
I'm telling you
the ego
that he has an ego, but I don't know how you wouldn't when you're in God mode.
That's what I'm saying. That and here is the problem. God mode is not going to get this man in WrestleMania. He said himself he will never leave the WWE. We ain't seen him since. Can't even give us a video package. The most he can do is a tweet. And that's crap. I'm sick of the ego. I'm a fan of The Rock. And I hope this gets back to him. I know you're busy, dog. But do not forget that you are where you are today because of the WWE Universe.
Thank you, Jedi Knight. Yes, smash that like button.
Facts. So don't forget where you came from and pay some respect. That's how I feel.
So we get a little bit passionate when it comes to these conversations.
Yeah.
But it's all good. We're so okay with disagreeing with each other. And if everyone in the world could figure out how to disagree with each other without hating each other, the world would be such a better place.
Bald-headed, whisker-bearded. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. Somebody else said it. So we'll get out of here. But before we do, Richie Bailey, thank you. Thank you for showing
Thank you,
love.
Richie.
Hey, yo, don't let B get away with describing the rock like that. You know what I mean? Have my ass up. You know, hey, it's okay. When the lights go off and the camera shut down, I'll take care of it like I did Club of Light. You know what I mean? Hey, yo. Couple of shots to the body,
Okay. We'll see who handles what.
Thank you, Richard Bailey. We appreciate
Thank you.
So this has been fun. Our first Raw live watch and review. A is like playing third fiddle to the Rock and Roman. Yeah, this feels like a natural stopping point.
First of all, so wrong. I love my man. Let me just say for the record, I love my man. I wouldn't leave him for The Rock. I wouldn't leave him for Roman Reigns. I think he is beautiful.
What she means is she wouldn't leave me permanently, but she'd be like, can I leave you about 15 minutes? I need about 10 minutes.
Are you talking about a sandwich or are you talking about one-on-one?
See what I'm saying? The disrespect.
I'm playing. It's a joke.
I hope Diane and the Loud family's not in here anymore. The disrespect. You know what I mean? But at any rate,
Johnny Lee for life. What's up, yo?
Very fun. And we will be doing this, I think, every week?
We're going to try and do this every Monday, you guys. That's the goal.
So like we said, our reactions, we will still be doing reactions, but they have been getting a little bit of a dink.
Yeah, we're trying to dwindle away from that a little bit. And if we're live with you guys, then you'll get a live reaction along with us is our thought process. But
we got some more content we're going to be bringing to you. We got some surprise stuff coming up. We're very excited to be sharing with you very soon. We could not be here and do this without you. See, this is what I'm saying. This is what The Rock needs to do. You show up. Your daughter's there. You show up and you pay homage to the people that put you there. We wouldn't be here without y'all.
So when we're
am I gonna tweet this?
When we have 30 million followers and we're making money hand over fist, are we still going to be interacting with every single person in having these same relationships?
Absolutely.
How can one person even do that? How could two people even do that?
As Liv Morgan says, watch me.
Oh, I'm Monique. That's not okay. That's just not okay.
Watch me. So we love you guys. We appreciate you guys.
I'm just
playing.
We'll always love y'all.
Zay, you didn't even mention Zion Quinn. You don't need to mention any more of the Samoan dynasty.
I'm not mad at Zion Quinn.
See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
I'm saying he's talented. He's got the physique. You know what I mean?
We're going to get out of here. That's it. Thank y'all to the super chatting. Any Mod Squads that are in here for y'all. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yes, thank you, Mod Squad.
I hope you enjoyed our first live Raw watch and review. We try to make it a little different because we know there are a lot of people that do reviews of Raw and of the live show. So we hope we made it a little more entertaining for you guys. So
yeah. All right.
Appreciate it. We'll be back on Thursday.
Yep. Come back here.
Elimination Chamber, y'all. Come back with some more A&B combos.
Wrestling edition.
We love y'all too. Richie Bailey, you don't even know. You don't even know.
I mean, we
Jody,
tell you all
Sophie,
the time, but...
Emily, Isabella, Dro, Nation of Domination,
Roland,
Jaden, Jimmy, everybody. If we didn't name you, Zay, Jedi Knight, Roland Bird, Cliffy G,
Sophie.
Just so many of you guys. Thank you guys so much.
Emily Lyons was in here.
Emily Lyons.
Yeah.
That's it. Like Richard Bailey said, come back. And we will catch y'all on Thursday. That's it, folks. And until next time, we wish you
a doo-doo.
There you go. This is not a name anymore. It's a doo. Yeah. We wish you a Piper. No. Good night.
It's a doo-doo. I bid you a doo-doo.